Hello, welcome friends and spiritual travelers. This is Mystic Owl. This is your January 2021 forecast. Firstly, I just want to say Happy New Year to all of you out there that's watching this video. I hope you had a beautiful break over the holiday period, and I hope that 2021 is your year where you achieve amazing things and make your dreams come true. We have 4 piles for you to choose from today. Pile 1 with the raw Malachite stone. Pile 2 with the Hematite. Pile 3 is with the Aventurine spear, and pile 4 is the clear quartz Seer stone. As per usual, please use your intuition to choose a pile. Remember, this is a general reading, so take only that which resonates with you and leave the rest behind. I wish you a beautiful day and a happy new year again. And let's get started with pile number 1 to find out what's in store for you this January. Hello and welcome pile 1 with the lovely raw Malachite stone. Let's find out what's in store for you this January 2021. Firstly, I just want to say I know that it's a little bit late. We're almost into the second week of January, but I had a bit of a break. I needed some time off. Went and spent some time with friends and family. And I think we all need that. I hope you've come into this year refreshed and ready to make big and bold steps towards your dreams this year, pile 1. But let's see what's coming your way with your cards. Your first card is the Horse Spirit. Lovely. Number 33. Freedom is yours. That's nice. Oh, and you have the Whale Spirit. Trust the Great Mystery. Number 65. You also have the card of peacefulness. You recognize that balance, kindness, and love bring calmness to your soul. That's really beautiful. We'll start with those 3 cards for you, pile 1. These cards are really lovely. I am sensing, I'm getting a message here that this group is coming into a place where you're learning to let go and to trust. As it says here, trust the great mystery. Trust that everything will work out the way that it should. That you're no longer needing all of the answers to know what's going to happen or manifest in your future. I think you're learning to just let go and be at peace with where you are in life right now, and trusting that all will work out the way that Spirit has planned for you. I am also seeing that this group is learning to trust their own intuition and to follow the guidance that you're receiving from your spiritual team, knowing that they do have your back and that they are working with you to create the life that you want. I think you're learning to just take each step, one step at a time, and allowing Spirit to give you the answers if and when you need them that are progressing you one step closer to achieving amazing things this year, which I think is really beautiful for you. I am also seeing here with the peacefulness card and the Whale Spirit. Whales always give me a sense of like calm. I think they're very sort of loving, soft and sensual animals. I just sense that this group is coming into a place where you're happy with yourself, that things are starting to work out for you, that you've found peace within. You know who you are, you know what talents you have, you know what gifts you have to offer the world, and because of that, you're learning to trust yourself also. I see this being a group where people come to you in times of need to maybe talk through certain issues because you have a very calm, loving, soft presence about you, and it helps people find balance or to find the answers that they need in a way. I think people just like being around you, pile 1, because you have a very soothing energy, which I think is really beautiful. I am also seeing here too with the Horse Spirit and the Whale Spirit, both of these animals have the capacity to like travel long distances in a very short amount of time. So there may be a calling for you to travel overseas potentially, or to go on holidays. You may still be on a break after the New Year's and Christmas period, and I think the cards are suggesting that it's a great time for you to continue to take some time out to recuperate and to do the things that you enjoy. So travel may be on the cards for you, or there may be a sudden need for you in January 2021, pile 1, to get up and to go somewhere, to travel just at the drop of a dime is what I'm sensing. But take what resonates, pile one. Finally, what I'm seeing from these cards too, you have here with the Horse Spirit number 33, and the Peacefulness card, along with this beautiful turquoise green color related to your heart chakra, along with the raw Malachite too. I sense this is a group that's really found something that they love. 33 is a very creative number. So this may be a very creative group. You may be trusting that your creative talents will actually take you far this year, and I do sense that it's something that you could potentially use as a way of making money or to put yourself out there and be recognized for your talents, pile one. But most definitely, I think you've just come into a place where you're letting go, that you're letting go of the need to know all of the answers and just trusting that everything will work out the way it should, and Spirit will give you the answers when you need them. That moves you one step closer to achieving the things that you want this year. So I think January is a month where you sort of set a solid foundation, setting you up for the rest of the year in order to make big things happen, because most definitely there's an indication that this year is going to take you a long way. You will achieve big things. You have the stamina and the ability to go the distance this year and make things happen, I sense, pile one, which I think is really beautiful. Lucky you. Moving on to your next cards. You have the New Moon in Scorpio. Work through your fears. Interesting. Oh, and you also have the If You Believe card. Now that's really beautiful. What I'm instantly drawn to with the If You Believe card is the Merkaba here that the angel is holding in her hands. Once again, these three cards all indicate the ability to travel in January 2021. And this could be very literal travel. There may be a need for you to just get up and go somewhere at short notice, or you may have travel plans already in place. Potentially you're already overseas on holidays. There's definitely an indication that travel could be on the cards for you, pile one. Or you may also be feeling the need in January, like a fresh start, new energy this year to maybe move places, go somewhere else, start living in a new place that you've always wanted to live. Just an air of making big changes in your life is what I'm seeing in this month, for sure. But what I also see here with the New Moon in Scorpio, I'm getting two messages from this card. Firstly, with the New Moon, once again, an indication of fresh energy, which I think is really beautiful and reflective of a new beginning, a fresh start. Work through your fears. I just sense that this group has in the past had some self-doubts about your own creative talents, about your own abilities. And also I sense for you, pile one, is a group that maybe in the past has stressed about what it is that you need to do in the future. This is a group that maybe has allowed anxiety to take over. There may have been a fear that you wouldn't be able to achieve the things that you want, or potentially there's a fear that you don't have the talents that you need to make the things that you want happen in your life. And I'm most definitely seeing here, absolutely, that you are a very creative group that has a lot of talents. A group that I sense has the gift of being like a peacemaker, somebody that allows people to see the blessings in certain bad experiences, or just has the gift of the gab that has the ability to soothe people and to allow them to feel better when they're feeling a little bit down and out. But what I am also seeing here with the New Moon in Scorpio and the If You Believe card, this is really calling for you to just put your fears behind you, to acknowledge the fact that these fears and anxieties exist, but to not let them sort of keep you stagnant anymore, because I really see you going a long way this year. With the If You Believe card and the Merkaba, the Whale Spirit and the Horse Spirit all indicating making big gains, going the distance, achieving amazing things. Don't let fear stop you from actually doing the things that you love, or taking those steps that lead you towards the things that you want to manifest this year. If You Believe is really indicating that you can achieve amazing things. I'm also drawn here to all of the gold sparklings, coins. It looks like money, or most definitely she's sort of found wealth and abundance. and she's in a place where she's really happy with what she's managed to achieve, is what I'm seeing. So I just think there's a message here to continue to trust in yourself, your own talents, your gifts, but also to trust that you will and can achieve amazing things by trusting in spirit and following those messages that are guiding you to help co-create the life that you've always wanted. And I've just seen 11:11 on the clock, which I think is very synchronistic. So this is really beautiful. I think January 2021, Power 1, is a month where you put any fears behind you, let go of the need to control, find peace within, and learn to trust in yourself. Good on you, Power 1. Moving on from that, let's see if we can get any further messages for you from the Standard Rider-Waite Tarot. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile number 1 for January 2021? What else do they need to know for this month? What's coming their way? Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 1? I just see a month where you're actually, like, getting your emotions in check too, pile 1. If you've been feeling a little bit low recently, or you've been riding the waves, not really sure about what it is that you're doing. You've lacked faith in the past, potentially. You have here Scorpio too, which is a water sign related to your emotions. The Peacefulness card, which really indicates that you're finding peace and harmony. You're finding balance, emotional balance. Ooh, you have the Ace of Wands. Beautiful. Just a reminder that I've just started reading all cards in the upright position. Inspiration again. You're finding that spark for life. Most definitely a creative group. The Ace of Wands can talk about finding a new creative talent, but I just see you finding that inspiration for life again. You're trusting that you have the gifts. You're trusting that you have certain gifts and talents, and you're allowing that spark to guide you. Any further messages, please, Spirit? Wow, okay, and the Ace of Pentacles, wow. Beautiful. This is definitely an era of new beginnings here with the New Moon and Scorpio, the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Some sort of creative gift or talent that you have that will actually start to bring in money. If you've always wanted to start a new business or to really invest more time, Power 1, in your creative gifts, potentially even it's about mentoring or guiding other people. You may be a tarot reader and use your creative talents through tarot to help people or guide other people. Whatever it is for you that is something that you're inspired by, that you really and thoroughly enjoy doing, you're being called now to give it a chance, because I really see you going a long way this year with so many of these cards indicating travel or going the distance, moving far. I see you achieving amazing things. You also have the card of Temperance, which is really beautiful. Learning to work through your fears, overcoming any negativity, finding balance and harmony, and slowly but surely overcoming any sort of doubts that you may have had about your creative talents or gifts. Knowing full well that everything will work out fine, that you can achieve the things that you want this year. And it all starts this month by taking a chance and allowing that inspiration to guide you. That's all I have for you, Power 1. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to Power 2. Hello and welcome, Pile 2, with the lovely Hematite stone. Let's find out what's in store for you this January 2021. I just want to say I know that it's already 1 week into January. I'm doing this reading a little bit late, but I took a break over the Christmas and New Year period and spent a lot of time with friends and family. And come back to this year feeling a bit more energized, although I still have a lingering cold. I hope that you had a beautiful break, and I hope that you have come back to 2021 feeling rejuvenated and ready to make things happen this year. But let's find out what's in store with your oracle cards. And sorry if you can hear somebody talking in the background. That's my neighbor. They're quite loud, but let's see how we go anyway. Your first card is the Brown Bear, Spirit. Take time out. Number 9. Lovely. Ooh, you have the electric eel spirit. Bring your ideas to life, number 24. And you have the friendliness card. You are able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Beautiful. What I am seeing firstly with the take time outs card, the brown bear spirit, you may still currently be on holidays, pile 2. So there's definitely a message here to try and spend time with friends and family and those people that you love. For me, the brown bear spirit, I just get an air of a very loving, motherly, nurturing and compassionate energy from this group. I'm not sure if brown bears are very gregarious, but I do sense that they're very nurturing towards their young, their cubs. I sense this is a group that's very supportive of those people around you. When you make a friend, they're friends for life. You really have your friends and families back, I think, pile 2. A very supporting and loving group is what I'm seeing. But what I am also seeing for you, pile 2, in January, with the electric eel spirit card here, bring your ideas to life. In the brown bear spirit, take time out. There's definitely a message here for you to take some time to think about what it is that you want to achieve this year. January being the first month of the year, fresh energy, right? We've all come into the year, I think, with things that we want to achieve, maybe some strong resolutions that you have, things that you want to change about yourself, or just things that you want to actually create this year. I think there's a need for you to actually spend some time, firstly thinking about what it is that you want to create this year, and I sense maybe asking Spirit and the universe to help you co-create those things. But B, also to start planning those things, to devise a solid plan about how it is that you want to create these things, what it is that you need to do to achieve these things, what resources you need in order to make them happen. What people do you know that have certain talents or gifts or that can support you to actually getting one step closer to making these things happen? If you have been feeling a little bit unsure recently too, pile 2, not sure about what your next step is, not sure about what it is you need to do next, not sure if the talents or the gifts or the things that you wanted to create are actually feasible and practical, I do see that taking some time out, potentially in meditation or spending time in nature too, I get a strong need to be in nature from the brown bear spirit in your natural habitat, that's where these epiphanies, realizations, or understandings will come from. The clarity you seek that is leading you towards achieving your goals will come by taking time out, spending time in meditation, allowing Spirit to divinely gift you the answers that you need. I just get an energy here. This card kind of reminds me almost of the Tower in tarot, and I don't mean the Tower in the negative sense of things falling apart, but the Tower can also indicate sudden realizations or awakenings too. Suddenly realizing what it is you need to do next, or realizing why you went through a certain situation and what the blessings are from that. So the clarity I sense you seek will come in January 2021, pile 2, by spending time on your own or spending time out in nature. Also, it could come through with the friendliness card here, through maybe conversations with other people, like inadvertently overhearing something in a conversation that Spirit has meant for you to hear, so that you have that sudden realization or understanding about what it is you need to do or why you went through a certain situation. But I do sense that you're a very talented group too, with the bring your ideas to life. You're most definitely being called to push forward with those things that you were inspired by, whatever that is for you, pile 2. Moving on, your next card is a full moon in Leo. Don't let pride get in your way. Okay. And you have the let go card. It's really interesting. I'm getting similar messages here to pile 1. But what I am seeing with the full moon in Leo and the let go card here is that this may be a group that can be a little bit stubborn sometimes in terms of how you want to achieve things. I think you know what it is that you want to create this year, pile 2, or you've set goals that you want to achieve, which is very commendable, I think. And we need to set goals in order to push forward in life, right? Or we just do nothing. But what I do see is to be a little bit more open about how these things unfold in your life. I really am seeing here, it's beautiful with the Let Go card, and it looks as if this angel is being downloaded wisdom and information about what it is they need to do. That there's a need for you to be more open in terms of how you can co-create the life that you want this year, or the vision that you have for this year with Spirit. That there may be other methods to being able to achieve the things you want than the way that you have visualized in your mind. So I do see with the full moon in Leo, don't pride get in your way. This is really about being more open to different methods of creating the life that you want or achieving the goals that you've set this year. So not being so stoic in terms of how you want to do the things that you've planned for yourself. Most definitely an indication with the brown bear spirit, take time out and the let go, with the information and wisdom being downloaded to this angel, that the answers you seek or the clarity that you need may come through meditation or actively taking time out to allow the answers to come to you. I am also getting with the friendliness card, the electric eel spirit and sudden epiphanies and realizations, along with the full moon in Leo, that potentially it may be a good idea to seek advice from people that you trust, pile 2, about what you can achieve and how you may go about it. Your friends, your family, close co-workers, potentially even a professional that you trust, may have some sage advice about a different method about going about what it is that you want. So being open to receiving advice from Spirit, but also being open to receiving advice from people that may have been through what you're going through, or they just have a different perspective that you do. So I do see for you this month, pile 2, opening up and allowing guidance from all different sources coming to you, and being open to that guidance, trusting in the information that you're receiving, so that you can actually apply it to achieving the things that you want this year, which I think is really lovely. Moving on from that, let's get some further messages and insight for you, pile 2, from the common Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile 2, who are learning to trust in other methods and information that they're receiving? Ooh, you have the Knight of Cups. Beautiful. Interesting that that's been held next to the friendliness card. You also have the King of Cups. This is really lovely. Most definitely I'm seeing you trusting your intuition, pile 2, with the King of Cups being the most intuitive of all of the cards, or arguably also with the Queen of Cups. But just finding an emotional balance, finding what it is that you love, and really going after it. I guess finding clarity about what it is that you want to do and knowing that it's right for you, trusting in those gut feelings that are leading you on your path. But potentially also with the Knight of Cups and the King of Cups, this could be a love interest coming your way too. So being open to love, being really open to any new beginnings is what I'm seeing for you, pile 2. But what I am seeing mostly from the Knight of Cups is just a gift of, I guess, wisdom or advice from somebody else, knowing what sits well with you at a core, what information is for you and what you need to let go of, what the right thing is for you to do based on all of the information you're receiving from those people around you, but also from your spirit guides in the universe, which I think is really beautiful. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 2? There's most definitely a lot of love in this reading, with the brown bear spirit being very nurturing and loving, the friendliness card indicating you have a lot of love and support around you, and the Knight of Cups and King of Cups both indicating like love and support from another, but also finding like that peace within, knowing that you are on the right path and you're learning to trust yourself. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 2? And your final card, okay, is the 8 of Swords, which to me talks about like not allowing yourself to get stuck in a certain method of how you need to do things. I think this is a group that maybe overthinks or gets a little down on themselves about, you may have some self-doubt sometimes. With the Don't Let Pride Get in Your Way card here and the 8 of Swords, this can indicate that maybe you get frustrated when things don't work out a certain way. I think it's about letting go of that frustration, knowing that there are other ways to do things, and you do have a lot of support and love around you that are helping you. Because I see you achieving amazing things this year, Pile 2. You're very talented. It's time for you to believe that you can achieve the things you want here. That's all I have for you. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day, and let's move on to Pile 3. Hello and welcome, Pile 3 with the Aventurine Spear. Let's find out what's in store for you this January 2021. We'll start with your Oracle cards. I just want to say firstly also, I know it's a little bit late. We're almost into the second week of January, but I took a break over the Christmas New Year holidays and spent time with friends and family. I've come back feeling a little rejuvenated, although I do have a lingering cold. I hope you had a beautiful break and a beautiful new year and that you're feeling refreshed and ready to go this year too. But your cards? Ooh, lovely. You had the Panther Spirit. That's one of my favorite animals. Number 44, Reclaim Your Power. Lovely. You have the Flamingo Spirit. Embrace the in-between. You also have the Trust card. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. Okay. Wow. We'll start with those 3 cards for you, Pile 3. What I am seeing for you, Pile 3, in January 2021 is that you're kind of learning to just trust yourself a little bit more. I sense this is a group that may have felt a little stuck or confused about where you're going and what it is that you want to achieve. And I think potentially in the past you've really been seeking for the answers externally, either through asking a lot of people, trying to get guidance from other people around you, maybe watching a lot of pick-a-card readings on YouTube, I'm sensing. And what I am seeing here is that Spirit and your spirit guides are calling for you to try and find the answers within. With the Trust card, loving voice and have faith in your intuition, I think you already have the answers you need within you. And I know that's a bit of a cliche in tarot. It just means that, like, I think you already know what it is that you want to do. Try not to second guess yourself anymore. January is a month where I think maybe you're being called to accept that if you want to make forward movement, then you need to trust in yourself a little bit more and maybe not seek the answers that you are looking for from external sources, is what I'm seeing for you, Pile 3. I do see that it's a month where you may feel a little bit stagnant or as if you're not making any progress. But I don't see this being a negative. I see this being a positive in the sense that you will come up with the clarity that you need and find the confidence within to be able to go after the things that you want this year. With the Flamingo Spirit, embrace the in-between, this does talk about a period in life where you're feeling really confused and feeling as if you're not getting the answers that are leading you on your journey, not knowing what to do next in a way. And this can be very, very uncomfortable, but I always like to think that the uncomfortable experiences in life are just that. They're just experiences. It's another lesson in life that we grow through, where we can learn how strong we are. If we can manage to get through a period in life where we're uncertain, unsure, not knowing what to do, not knowing where the answers are going to come from, not knowing what the next step is, then we can look back on it and go, you know what? I got through that time, and if I can get through that, I can get through anything. I am incredibly powerful, and I really trust myself now. So I think this is a period of like rapid growth for you in a way, pile 3, where you're learning to trust yourself, you're learning to trust your intuition, you're learning that you have the answers you need already within you, and you're starting to see that you can achieve anything if you can get through this period. But what I'm also seeing here with the Panther Spirit, Reclaim Your Power, and the Flamingo Spirit, clearly the Panther Spirit is about like seeing how powerful you are, trusting in your talents. It kind of reminds me of the Strength card in Tarot, which is about finally seeing what gifts you have and what you have to offer the world. But also I'm seeing here with the Flamingo Spirit, the flamingo being a very, very beautiful animal that likes to show themselves off, right? They really flaunt their gifts, they flaunt their beauty. I think this month, during this period of feeling a little bit stuck, you're going to be forced to do a lot of soul searching. There's definitely a need for you to go inwards. I think that you'll start to do a lot of self-reflection and really start to see what you have to offer. Trusting in your own gifts and talents. Being able to see how powerful you are and what strengths you have. Because you're being forced to go through a period where it's a little bit troublesome, and you're being able to see that you will come out of it even stronger and brighter and more beautiful than what you were before. So I think this is a great month for you to do a lot of self-reflection, but it's also a great month for you to actually start to realize how much talent you have, how beautiful you are, and what gifts you have to offer the world, pile 3, which I think is really beautiful. Moving on from that, you have the new moon in Cancer. You and your loved ones are safe. Okay, that's beautiful. What I'm getting from that, you and your loved ones are safe. This is all about you learning to love yourself and to see yourself for the person that you are right now. New moon in Cancer, fresh energy. It's about a fresh start in terms of like seeing the beauty within. Ooh, and you have the take action card. Okay. Now that's really interesting. And what I'm getting from this card is that once you've managed to take some time out to actually do some self-reflection, starting to see what it is that you have to offer the world, really learning to trust in yourself and to trust in your intuition that is guiding you. Remembering also that you have the new moon in Cancer here. Cancerians are very intuitive, very loving. They trust their emotions to guide them on the path. I'm really seeing you like taking action, moving forward in life, knowing and believing that you have the talents to be able to do the things that you want. That you yourself are capable of achieving the things that you want this year, which I think is quite amazing, really. Going after your North Node, guns blazing, not having any doubt anymore about your own abilities, believing in yourself. Knowing that whatever you want to achieve can and will happen if you just learn to trust and to put yourself first, to love yourself and to remember how powerful you are. So this is most definitely a month of personal growth and realization, which I think is really amazing for you, Power 1. Beautiful. I am also seeing here too, with the new moon in Cancer card, you and your loved ones are safe, and the trust card, that you can trust those people around you that are loving and supporting you, that they want the best for you too. They want to see you achieve amazing things and have success. So if you need some people to rely on it right now whilst you're going through this period that is a little challenging and quite mysterious, uncertain, then maybe trust and rely upon those people that you know really do have your back. They can help you through this. Moving on from that, pile 3, let's get some further messages for you from the common Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further messages for pile 3 that are going through a period of self-realization, learning to like trust in themselves, realizing how beautiful they are and what talents they have to give and offer the world. Reclaiming their power, believing in themselves. Ooh, okay, so you have the Four of Cups, which does talk about taking some time out to see what works for you. I just sense that you felt a little bit like, I just sense that you've been feeling a little bit low, as if you're not sure what cup is the right one for you to take, pile 3, what path to go down. There's definitely been a little bit of self-doubt and uncertainty in your life recently, but the answers will come through taking some time to work out who you are and what it is that you want. Most definitely there's a path opening for you too. With the Four of Cups, this card talks about a divine gift from the universe or spirit, like gifting you a new cup, a new path, something fresh coming your way. So keep an eye out for new opportunities that are coming your way, pile 3. But I really think this is coming from within. I think this time where you are being forced to spend some time on your own to reflect and to see what gifts and talents you have will allow for you to have the realization about what it is that you want from your future, what it is you want to achieve in 2021, I should say. What I'm also seeing here too with the New Moon in Cancer, the Trust card, talking about strong intuition, and the Four of Cups, that during the month of January 2021, I see you like enhancing your intuition, learning to trust your intuition a little bit more. This is most definitely a very intuitive group, quite empathic, I'm sensing also. A group that tends to put other people's needs first. You can intuitively tell when people are struggling in life. And I think because you're going through this, you're going to be so much more empathetic for those people that are also going through similar challenges. So there's definitely also a message for you to like learn to trust your intuition, pile 3, because it's very strong and it's on point, is what I'm seeing. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 3? Like, what's the expression? It's always darkest before the dawn. So you go through it's through the darkness that you are able to see eventually what gifts you have, what talents you have to offer, who you are as a person and what you can achieve, basically. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 3? Just trust that you will get through this and that you are being supported and loved and guided here. With the New Moon in Cancer too, this really does indicate to me that your angels and spirit guides are here really supporting you through this part. They know that it's challenging, they know that it's hard, they know that it's tough, they know that you don't have the answers, but they also know that you will get through it and that you will be stronger because of it, that you are reclaiming your power and you will start to believe in yourself. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 3? No, there's most definitely an air of mystery here in this reading. No more cards want to come out, and with the Four of Cups there, that does talk about not being able to see the gifts that are right in front of you, in a sense. But I think I'll end your reading there, pile 3. I really see a lot of positivity coming your way. You are on the right path, but you just need to trust in yourself a little bit more. The answers you need are coming, and you will find them through taking time out to do some personal reflection. That's all I have for you. I hope that resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day and a beautiful month. And let's move on to pile 4. Hello and welcome, pile 4. The lovely clear quartz seer stone. Let's find out what's in store for you in January 2021. Firstly, I just want to mention I'm aware that it's pretty late already. It's already 1 week into January, but I took about a month off from doing readings over the Christmas and New Year's break. Spent some time with friends and family, really rejuvenated and rested. I've come back feeling ready and raring to go to achieve big things this year, and I really hope that you had a beautiful New Year too. I hope that you've come back feeling, ready to go and to make your dreams come true. But let's find out how that will all start off with your cards, your oracle cards. You have the Mouse Spirit, tend to the small things. I love that card. I think the mouse is so cute. You Yeah, the owl spirit, you see clearly now. Number 43, interesting. And you're the freedom spirit. You are releasing any self-imposed restrictions or perceived limitations through the loving energy of openness. Okay, wow. Yeah. Firstly, what I'm seeing here, I just want to point out, with the owl spirit, you see clearly now, and you also have the clear quartz seer stone, which I think is really telling. And with the freedom card here, which does talk about like overcoming any self-limitations, I see you breaking free in January 2021, pile 4, from any sort of limiting beliefs that you may have had in the past, finally realizing that you can and will achieve anything that you put your mind to. With the owl spirit here, this does indicate like having a vision and being able to see how you will make that unfold and actually manifest in your reality. Along with the mouse spirit tending to the small things, I do see a group that is finally realizing A, what it is that they want from this year, but B, also how you're going to go about it. The mouse spirit to me is about making sure that you get each and every step in the process right, like really planning thoroughly and actually following through with that plan, not missing any steps in the plan. Realizing that every small step is just as important as those bigger steps also. And doing it right, really getting it right is what I'm seeing. With the freedom card here, I also see you moving towards freedom. So I think for you, 2021 is going to be a very successful year, pile 4, where you devise a plan. You've come into this year with like resolutions and things that you want to achieve, and I see you actually achieving them because you don't allow any negativity to hold you back anymore. You have clarity about what it is you want and you know how to make it happen, and I see you really making it happen, which I think is really amazing. And it all starts in January, where you set certain goals and start following through with a very thorough and well thought out plan is what I'm getting. Beautiful. Well, what I'm also seeing too is how the cards are placed out. Both the mouse spirit and the owl spirit looking towards freedom, like locking in on that thing that you want. I do see you finding personal freedom this year, and I think it all starts in January. As I mentioned, knowing what it is you want this month and really going after it. What I'm also seeing too, interesting for pile 4, that you have number 40, which reduces to 4, and you also have another 4 here too, like 444. Signs and synchronicities guiding you, really trusting in like the wisdom that you are being downloaded here with the owl spirit, who is also very, very intelligent. Trusting in that wisdom and insight that you're receiving that is leading you on your journey. Really believing in yourself and making things happen this year is what I'm getting for you, pile 4. Beautiful. Moving on. Ooh, you have the New Moon in Leo. Confidence is the key to success. Yes, exactly. That's pretty much what we've been talking about already. Knowing what it is that you want to achieve and believing that you have the ability to do it. Not letting any limitations or negativity get in the way. Like breaking free of any negative mindsets that were holding you back in the past. And once again, this is a new moon in Leo, like a fresh start, a new beginning. It's a new year, new you, pile 4, and you're not going to let anything get in the way of what you want this year, I see. Ooh, and there you go, you're ready. That says it all, doesn't it? These two cards tell their own story, really. I do sense that in the past, potentially, pile 4, you've been afraid of doing the things that you want. Maybe you've had a vision about what you wanted to achieve, but you've doubted yourself in the past about whether you had the skills to make it happen, or whether you've deserved it even. But I really see you starting to believe in yourself and not letting those thoughts get in the way anymore. I think you're starting to realize that you can achieve amazing things and that you are deserving. You do deserve these things. You are worthy of success. That freedom is your biggest priority, and you're not going to let anything get in the way of you achieving that this year. With the freedom card here in the New Moon in Leo, Leo likes to do things on their own. Leo likes to stand in the limelight and put themselves out there. Leo's very magnanimous and very caring, but also but does it through showing the world what they can achieve and being, I guess, a beacon of hope for others. This is a group that maybe wants to create freedom in your own life by starting your own venture somehow, or potentially doing something that sparks that light within your soul. It's time for you to take a risk or a chance on something that you've always wanted to do, powerful. This is a group that I really see would do well in like an entrepreneurial position, maybe starting your own business, or even doing some sort of creative talent or showing yourself off somehow through being in the limelight, maybe starting a YouTube channel, taking acting lessons. Maybe you've got a beautiful song voice and you want to be a singer. I really see you having a lot of success by doing something that you've always loved and have always wanted to do. And now you're not going to let that fear of failure, that fear of not being good enough, hold you back from achieving those things. To me, the lion embodies freedom, right? The lion is the king of the jungle and can roam wherever the lion wants. The lion takes over any sort of domain. I see you just having so much success in whatever path you choose this year, powerful. These cards are really optimistic. And I think January 2021 is going to be a month where you really set yourself up for amazing things this year, where you devise a solid plan and actually start following that plan to a T. Really believing in yourself and knowing that success will come your way if you follow that plan and commit to yourself, which I think is truly amazing. There's a lot of orange and yellow in this reading related to like both your solar plexus and sacral chakras. A group that has a lot of confidence in their own abilities, a group that really believes in themselves, a group that believes in their vision and knows what they want, but also a group that's very talented and creative, I sense. Moving on from that, let's see if there's any further messages for you from the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. Spirit, can we get some further messages, please, for pile number 4, who are very, very confident in their own abilities and know what it is they want this year, where January will be a month where they set a solid foundation for the rest of the year. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 4. It's as if the angel there in the You're Ready card is like gifting you the golden egg. Like, this is a group that can achieve anything this year. There's so much prosperity coming your way, I sense, powerful. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve and you will achieve. And I think you know that already. You really believe that. Any further messages, please, Spirit, for pile number 4? Ooh, the 3 of Cups, right? Cause for celebration. Sharing your wealth and abundance and success with those people around you. Really enjoying your creative gifts and talents. Really enjoying the things that you're doing this year. Abundance all around you, right? There's so much to celebrate this year, powerful. Any further cards? Ooh. Oh, wow, okay. So the 2 cards that have come out there for you is the Queen of Pentacles. Beautiful, which really does indicate to me that you will achieve amazing things. The Queen of Pentacles is able to share, once again, her successes with those people that she holds most dear to her. She's achieved so much. And she's really living the life she's always wanted to live. But you also have here the 5 of Wands, which I just think is a gentle reminder to not allow other people get you down. Because you're the tall poppy, powerful, because you believe in yourself and you want to go after the things that you want, there may be people around you that may be slightly envious of your success, that don't have your best interests at heart. So just be mindful not to like pay those people any mind, that you know what you want and you should go after it anyway. But I sense you already know that anyway. I sense that you do believe in yourself, and I think you know that you will achieve amazing things, that you're on a journey to success this year. So I really don't see you allowing those people to get in the way, but just be mindful that there are people probably around you that don't always necessarily believe in the things that you do or believe that you can achieve the things that you want. But I just see a lot of success, prosperity, and personal fulfillment finding that thing that lights you up and going after it and actually achieving that thing this year. And it all starts this month in January, where you're finding the confidence within to go after it and building a solid foundation for the rest of the year. Amazing reading for you, Powerful. Go get them. That's all I have for you. I hope it resonated with you. If it did, please like and subscribe if you haven't done so already. I wish you a beautiful day and a beautiful month, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.